Hey everyone, my name is Derek from Kurtosis. Today in this video, I'll be showing folks how to use the DIVE Cli to set up a local development environment to use when building dApps on the Icon blockchain. This tool allows you to spin up a local Icon node, a BTP relayer in the middle, an Ethereum node, and also deploys all the relevant smart contracts for you to pass messages between these two nodes to enable you to get started quicker when building multi-chain dApps. This DIVE Cli was built by the team at HugoByte and uses Kurtosis under the hood to orchestrate all of this container spin-up and configurations. Everything in this video that I'll be talking about is also available in the xCall.dev docs under the Setup Local Environment using the DIVE Cli section. And so without further ado, let's get started. So first of all, I'm just going to show that I have the Docker daemon running on my local machine. And I have both the Kurtosis Cli installed on this version, 81.7, and the DIVE Cli installed as well. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to type, let's see here, this dive bridge BTP. I'm going to specify the first chain that I want to be Icon, and the second chain to be ETH, and I'm -B for specifying the types of contracts that I want deployed. So as I hit enter there, what the DIVE Cli is doing is talking down to Kurtosis under the hood to execute all of the relevant operations to spin up the local development environment. And so as this is going, I will show the Docker desktop view. We see here we have a couple of Kurtosis specific items, the API container, the engine, some logs collection stuff. But specifically, I do want to call out this Icon node is now running. And then there is now all the processes required for spinning up the Ethereum node is now getting instantiated as well. So we'll see here the execution layer client, the consensus layer clients as well, including the validator. By default, we're using Geth and Lighthouse. And so, yeah, we're just going to give this a couple of minutes and we'll be back. Awesome. So we see here the DIVE Cli has printed out a message saying that the setup has been completed and that there is actually a dive.json file with all the relevant details. But what I'm going to do is use Kurtosis to show folks what those details look like here. And so I'm just going to move the screen. Perfect. And so what I did was inspect the enclave, which is our representation of the ephemeral dev environment that you have on your local machine. And so we have a list of files artifacts. Most of these were used to spin up the networks, both Ethereum, the Icon node, as well as the BTP bridge. And here is where all the relevant information is. So this is all of the ports mapped from the service to a local port on my machine. And so we can see here the consensus layer client, the execution layer, and the RPC port for the Ethereum node. And we also see here for the Icon node and RPC port as well. You can see here the BTP bridge is running, as well as the ETH contract deployer. And what you see here on my terminal is also reflected here in the Docker desktop as well. You can see all of those services running inside their own containers. And Kurtosis was the tool used under the hood to instantiate all of this and connect everything together. So folks, that's really everything. I hope this was valuable for people building multi-chain dApps on the Icon blockchain. Please reach out if folks have questions. Thank you so much. Bye now.